Hi YouTube, it's Mum Plus 2. Hope you're doing really well. Today's video is going to be talking about a recent event that I went to. The event was hosted by a lady called Tina Ola, who runs a company called Manestream Beauty, and she put on an event on the 4th of March called Manestream Cut, Colour and Style. You know, even from the name itself, it sounded really interesting, and I knew that that was one of the events from this year that I wanted to go to. And I actually entered a competition run by Fusion of Cultures, and Layla from that YouTube channel actually did a competition where you could win some tickets to the Manestream event, and also an event run by Afrocentrics as well. So we all basically had to post a little comment underneath her video stating which event we wanted to go to, and then she picked 2 winners at random for each event to win some tickets. I was actually one of the ladies that won a ticket for the Manestream event, so I was really happy. So again, hi Layla, and thanks again for the opportunity to enter your competition, and thanks for randomly choosing me as well as one of the winners. So anyway, let's talk a little bit about the event. It was hosted on the 4th of March, which was Sunday just gone. Today is actually the 6th of March 2012. The event was hosted in Shoreditch, which is in East London, and it was at Black Horse Studios actually, which was a really good venue. There was plenty of space, so that was a really good venue to choose. So yeah, let's have a look. Just run through some of the vendors that were at the event. I did pick up a card from each of them. So one of the vendors was Mahogany Naturals Hair Spa. Don't know if you can see the business card there. But that's run by a lady called Top Hair, and she actually has her own hair spa, Mahogany Hair Spa, which is based in Milton Keynes in the UK. She's formulated her own product range called Mahogany Naturals. If you actually put it in the search bar in YouTube, some other YouTubers have actually done reviews for her products, and by the sound of things, they are really good. So she had her full product range there at the event, and we were able to sort of test them out. They smell amazing actually, and I did buy one of the products from her range, but I'll show you that a little bit later. So that was one of the vendors. Another one was She's Royal Wraps. I think Corinne is one of the people who organises that one. So that is one of her flyers that she had. So she basically sells different ethnic fabrics that are used to wrap hair, and some jewellery as well. And she actually does host some workshops about head wrapping and things like that for special occasions and stuff like that. So that was another vendor. Another one was Designs by Stitches, and this is her flyer. So she basically sells clothing using African-inspired prints, and on the day she had some nice vest tops, skirts, dresses and tops using African prints. So it's really nice. So that was another one. Another vendor at the event was Mama's Marvellous Medicine for Hair. I have spoken about her products in the past, and I really like them. So she was there showcasing her product range as well. And another vendor was actually Adornment. That is one of her cards there. And they have a salon based in Brixton that actually deals with natural hair styling and care, and they also have a beauty salon where you can get various beauty treatments such as waxing, facial, massage, and that sort of thing. So they were the other vendors that were there as well. So the event actually was really enjoyable. It was really well thought out, well planned. There were different people from different companies doing talks about hair care, hair styling, And you know, it was really nice the way they each had their own slot to do their thing. There was a little interval where they had some nice canapes and ice cream as well for a dessert, and then we came back for another talk. So the first people to do their talk was Bespoke Hair, and that was run by a couple of ladies who specialise in installing and styling and caring for sister locks, and they also do natural hair care as well. They have a great ethos, which is follicles first, styling second, so they really make sure that they take care of the hair from the roots, making sure that the styles aren't pulling on the hair. They make sure that they protect the hairline as well, and they did a really nice demonstration on different ladies with different size and length sister locks, and also a little bit on child hair care as well. So that was really good, really informative, and the staff were really creative. So after them was adornment again. So they were talking a little bit more about hair care and mainly focusing on colouring natural hair. So they actually gave out these fact sheets, and on the back of those was some different information about the do's and don'ts of hair colouring, and why it's so important to get your colour done professionally as well. So that was a really good informative workshop. Then I think after that they had an interval for the buffet, the little canapes and snacks and drinks. And then the last people to do a talk, let me see if I can find their flyer, is a company called Chic Unique, and they actually have a hair salon. Let me see where it's based. This is also based in Brixton, and I wouldn't say they specialise in natural hair, but they deal with all different hair types, but they are actually one of the few salons that do deal with natural hair, caring for cutting and styling natural hair. So they actually had a couple of natural hair models up at the front, and a couple of the stylists from the salon actually did some haircuts on them, which were really great. And also a couple of other members, and also the founder of the hair salon was doing like an informal questions and answers session as well whilst the ladies were getting their hair cut. So that was mainly it, and the vendors as well, and it was a really enjoyable day. So we all got a goodie bag, and I also purchased a couple of things as well, so I'll show you those. So, Daisy, sorry about that. This is one of the goodie bags that we got at the event at the end. This bag is actually from Adornment, one of the hair salons in Brixton that also did their hair colour talk. So I'll just show you what was inside the goodie bag. So this is a product by Adornment. It's nicely packaged, and it is actually a moisturising hair cream. So we all got samples of those to try out. I'll do a review on that a little bit later. I haven't actually got round to trying the product yet. Mama's Marvellous Medicine for Hair also gave some samples. So this is their revitalising hair spritz. So we got a couple of samples of those in the bag. Okay, there's also a company called Throw Her, and we got some samples of the Seaweed Secrets Deep Penetrating Hair Oil. So that's that one. That's a 100ml